Hi guys and ghouls, so today I have another Halloween haul, and this time it is a Halloween haul from a supermarket. Here in England we do have a few different supermarkets. I'm sure it's pretty much the same for every country. I'd say we have like 5-ish main ones, and one of them is Sainsbury's. Now Asda always used to be the place to go for Halloween decorations, but personally I've just found over the past couple of years Asda has got a little bit tacky, and my go-to Halloween supermarket is now Sainsbury's. I feel like they're a bit of an underdog, but they're getting better every single year. I did see a few kind of flash releases of what was going to be in this year's Halloween range from Sainsbury's, and it looked amazing. And I can tell you, when I went to Sainsbury's to go and buy myself some lunch, I saw the Halloween range and I decided to buy some Halloween stuff instead of my lunch. Priorities. So I've got a few things to show you today. I was really excited when I went in there. There were so many things I wanted. They had the most beautiful candelabra. It was like a classic kind of candelabra shape, but it was black with spider webs all over it. It was absolutely beautiful, but I was reminded I had just bought one. I have about 10 spiderweb candelabras. I didn't need any more. But if any of you guys are after a spiderweb gothic candelabra, go to Sainsbury's. So I'm going to start with these. Now unfortunately I have lost the receipt, but I can tell you these were all under £5. I think this one was around £2.50. So it's a little Tinsel Cat. They did sell a kind of larger version, like a very kind of, I'd say like a 30cm version of this one. So this one's around 15cm. But I decided to get the kitten. I really liked the big one, but since space is running out and I thought the kitten was actually really cute, I decided just to get the little one for now. But of course I will probably go back and get the big one at some point. So this is a classic kind of tinsel decoration. They basically make the outline out of like a plastic, and then they wrap the tinsel around and create little creatures. So this is the first thing I got, which is a little black Tinsel Cat. So look at his little cute face. He has a little black nose, and then he has these little wiry whiskers. He's got these kind of yellowy, almost green eyes. He has got little felt squares on his ears, and then he's got this really long exaggerated orange witch's hat, and for some reason it kind of gave me a vintagey vibe, which is why I really liked it. Now this cat is in the sitting position rather than the crouched over position that we usually see. I think one of the reasons I liked the kitten is he did look a little bit more furry, whereas the bigger one did look a little bit scrawny, I have to say. He is in this sitting position. He has a really nice big fluffy tail coming off the side. You cannot move any of his like limbs, they are all kind of solid. But yeah, I was really pleased with him. He's very simple, but he is just also very effective. And of course I was going to buy him because he's a little black cat, and I just love little black cats. So next up in the same department, I had to buy it because it's a ghosty. So he is the same. Again, he's made out of like a tinsel. I did buy one very similar to this from Home Bargains. However, this one is a standing one, so it is kind of hollow on the bottom, but it is rounded so he can stand up. He's very simple. As I say, you may be able to see it, they get like a plasticky kind of mesh in the shape, and then they wrap the tinsel around. So this is a ghost. He has 2 black diamond eyes and a big circle felt mouth, and then he has a felt hat on, like a little felt witch's hat, which has little white felt bands around. Again, I bought the smaller one. I say this one is probably about 25cm tall, and they did do one which I'd say is probably almost nearing 40cm tall, so you can get a very large version of him. Again, I believe this was around £2.50, £3, whereas the larger one was around the £6 mark. So again, I thought I'd buy 2 little small ones rather than 1 big one. Had to get the cat. I had to get the ghost because it's the year of the ghost. So I decided to get the little ones of each. So since I've got a cat and a ghost, of course I now need a bat. So I saw this and I thought it was so pretty. I think this one was probably around a £5, maybe slightly less, but it is this gorgeous little welcome sign. Now I have loads of signs and I don't really buy any plaques just because I have so many plaques, and quite frankly I am running out of space, but I thought that this was so cute. So it is hanging on this black and white like striped string, and then the main part of it is this metal bat. Now he is metal, but he is slightly bendy, so he's not the thickest metal, but he's still like a nice good quality. You can see his face has been like painted on, so he's got a very kind of simple face, and I love that within the Sainsbury's range all the bats kind of have this same face, which I think is so cute. He's got these cute little spotty ears, and then when you go to his wings they have like black and white stripes and almost like a paint speckled effect within the grey. So I absolutely love the little bat. I love the fact they haven't given him much of a body either. It kind of makes me think that he's flying sort of directly at you. And then from his wings there are little holes, and hanging down are these wooden letters. So we've got W, E, L, C, O, M, E, which obviously spells welcome. I thought these were really cute. I love the fact that the letters are in slightly different colours. We've done alternate ones as well, so colour black, colour black, colour black. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. It's very simple, very kind of almost traditional, but yeah, I just felt like it was very sweet. It's not something I have already. I love the fact that the writing's coming from its wings. If you didn't like the writing, you could very easily cut it off, and maybe you could attach little hooks and make it a jewellery hanger or something along those lines. So I thought there was lots of things you could do with it. I just thought it was cute and I had to buy him. So next up is actually something I got for my swap box. So if the lady who I do my swap box with is watching, you may want to skip ahead, but I bought a little ghosty in a box. I didn't know what this was. I saw it and I picked it up. Now I have shown this a couple of times. I know I keep showing it, but it's because I'm not doing a video devoted to him. I bought this little motion sensor ghost in Poundland. Oh my goodness, he is so noisy. Makes me jump every time. But he is a little motion like sensor ghost. I really wanted to get one to go in my fridge. You can buy like specific ones that live in your fridge that kind of speak every time you open the fridge. So I kind of bought him for that, but then it turned out it didn't really work for that kind of a thing. But yeah, I bought this guy from Poundland. So when I saw this one, I thought maybe this was a fridge one, and it just says I light up. So I don't actually think it's motion sensorless, but it says it has batteries. I haven't even really looked at it. I literally put it in my car, drove home, and I'm filming this video now. So inside we have a little ghost, and I did buy a second one of these for my swap box. So I bought one for me, one for my swap box. I believe these are only £1.50 each. So let's go first impression. He feels very thick plastic. He's not really squishy at all. He's like a very solid ghost. On the bottom there is a little white paper tab, which is usually just to kind of activate the batteries. So if we pull that out and then switch it on, oh, that switch is very stiff. But if we switch it on, here is our little ghost, and he's glowing lots of different colours. So we've got kind of blues and purples and pinks. The lights are sort of alternating as well with the speed. Some of them change quickly, some of them a bit slower, but that is really cute. I think I may go get a few of these because I think they'd look really nice if you were having a bath and you had these little ghosts like situated around the bath. Would that be weird? I think it would be cute. But they do also sell this in a pumpkin form as well. So there is like a little pumpkin. It's not orange at all. It's like in this same kind of ghosty colour. So let me just turn it off. It is in this same like white colour, so you can get like a white pumpkin. But now I've seen it light up, I think they look really, really effective. So I probably would get a couple of these. These are so cute. I love the fact that the ghosty is like a sheet ghost. He's got cute little hands at the front. It almost looks like he could be holding a pumpkin. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is a little ghosty I got. I'm honestly so pleased with him. I didn't think I'd like him that much, but actually he is a really nice quality. And I guess they could kind of go really nicely together with the daddy ghost and the baby ghost, and they can live together around my bath. Unfortunately, this one screams when I turn it on, so it's not going to be a very relaxing bath. But yeah, that was the little ghosty which I got from Sainsbury's. So the last thing I got is actually something I'm really excited to show you so that I can use it. I am a sucker, like an absolute sucker for stationery. I love Halloween stationery. I just remembered I got a Halloween notebook from the Midnight Crafter, so I'm really excited about that. I completely forgot about that. I love Halloween stationery, and Spooky Box Club has sent us a few like notebooks in the past which I've loved, and I haven't used them because I've just been scared. Been scared to ruin them basically. I'm making it my new pumpkin resolution to start using some of my notebooks, because even though I've used them, it doesn't mean I can't like keep them at the end. So I bought this one. I really love this one. It's not like my favourite notebook in the world, so I think it won't be so hard to use it. But I'm hoping once I start using it, I won't feel so scared to use some of my other spooky notebooks. So this notebook I know for a fact costs £5. I was umming and ahhing over it, but I decided to go for it because it matches my Iron Fist backpack, which is also a black kind of velvet feeling with bat wings. So it has this little slip around it. On it, it just says that it is a notebook and not to eat the paper. So here is the notebook. It is very fluffy. It's like a velvet, and it's also very squishy. Like, you're not really going to be able to see it that much, but it does have a really nice squish to it. It feels really gorgeous, and the actual eyes and the teeth are embroidered. Then he has these little black and kind of grey wings, and actually now that I'm looking at them very closely, you can see that they have dots on them, much like the wings of the welcome sign. So you can see they're definitely going for a theme. I mean, the faces as well, very, very similar. So as you can see, they kind of create characters and sort of put them in various different contexts. So here are the wings. The wings are like, they're not the best. It's sort of stuck on like a piece of felt, and then the material sort of stuck on top. It's not the best. I think it's going to need a little bit of glue, but yeah, those are the wings. I imagine these are going to get all folded and crumpled when they're in my bag, but this is how they look when they arrive. And they are they glued or are they sewn? They are just glued on there. You could probably potentially pull these off if you didn't want them, or you could maybe sew them on if you did want them to stay a little bit longer. But this is how it looks. It is plain on the back. And then if we open it up, the first page is plain, just because, you know, the first and last pages of notebooks are normally plain. And then we have some lined paper on the inside. So I'm going to go grab my uni bag so I can get my pencil case. And I'm going to try out this paper because sometimes notebooks look gorgeous, but the paper is very thin. And from first like impressions, this paper does feel a little bit thin, but it's not the thinnest paper ever. So I'm going to go get my bag and then we can test it out. And if I've written in it, then I am more likely to continue writing in it. Okay, so I've got my uni bag. As you can see, they sort of match with the velvet and the bat wings. So this year I'm using the Witchcrafting pencil case, which we got from Spooky Box Club. Okay, so let's have a go at writing. Okay, so first impressions, the paper feels quite nice to write on. It doesn't feel like too rough. And let's have a look on the other page. It hasn't gone through. Like, if I do hold it up to the light, you can see the writing showing through, but definitely it hasn't kind of blotted through at all. So I feel like this paper is going to be a good quality for note taking. It's a nice size book. I'd say it's just a very smidge bit bigger than a 5. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this notebook, and I'm going to put him in my uni bag now, ready to write in, because at the moment the notebook I'm using is absolutely horrendous. I got it from Poundland. I thought it was really funny because I'm going into teaching and it says wake me up when school is over, but unfortunately the like paper inside is actually horrendous, and it does kind of bleed through to the other side of the page. And actually it does look really cute looking in your bag and seeing a little kind of bat chilling at the bottom. Those are all the bits which I got from Sainsbury's. As I said, they had an amazing range this year. It was really big. They had moving items, animated items, outside decorations, inside decorations, light up things, paper things, craft things. They had so many things. Jewelry, clothing. Sainsbury's is definitely a very good place to check out this year if you are looking for Halloween things at relatively affordable prices. We'll be hitting Sainsbury's again at the beginning of November. Sainsbury's do amazing Halloween offers. Year before last year, I got a massive cauldron like this big, fully ceramic. It's amazing. It was originally getting sold for around £25 and I picked it up for £2. So definitely a good place for them Halloween sales. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!